What hit the plane? Imagine cruising at 36,000 FT, sipping your in-flight coffee when suddenly, bam, something smashes your cockpit windshield. Was it space junk from outer space? A rogue meteorite? Today I'm going to dive into this wild story of United Airlines flight UA 119093, a Boeing 737 MAX 8 that turned a routine hop from Denver to Los Angeles into an emergency detour. Yes, buckle up, this one's straight out of a sci-fi thriller, so let's set the scene. It's Thursday, October 16, 2025, a crisp fall day perfect for flying. Flight UA 1093 departs Denver International Airport, right on schedule, bound for the sunny Los Angeles. On board, 140 passengers and crew, including families, heading for vacation, business folks closing deals, and that one guy who always takes up the armrest. This Boeing 737 MAX 8 registration number N17327 is only a year and a half old, fresh off the line in late 2023. It's flying through the skies at a comfy 500 mph an hour, climbing to a cruising altitude over the rugged Rockies. Everything is routine, autopilot humming, snacks being passed out. The flight path, a quick 2-hour jaunt southwest, dodging mountains and chasing that golden hour sunset into lax. But about midway through the flight, roughly 200 mph southwest of Salt Lake City, the calm shatters literally. At around 12:45 p.m. Mountain Time, the plane's humming at flight level 360, that's 36,000 FT, where the air is thin and the view is unbeatable. Suddenly, the captain spots a fast-moving object hurling towards the cockpit. No time to DDGE impact. Now, picture this. The windshield. That multi-layered bulletproof beast designed to shrug off birds and hail cracks wide open. A massive spiderweb fracture right in the top right corner with weird scorch marks that scream high-energy hit. One layer was compromised, but luckily the outer pane held, keeping cabin pressure stable. No explosive decompression here. The pilots, well, they're heroes in the making. They check the checklist, immediately descend to 26,000 FT for safety. Oxygen mask at the ready and a mayday call to ATC. United 1093. We got a windshield strike possibly from a falling object at FL 360, the captain reported. And get this, he swears it looked like space debris tumbling from the heavens. I am sure that pilot had a few chosen words that cannot be repeated. I'm sure many of you know about the reports of meteorites hitting cars, coming through people's homes, and actually one report where it came through the roof of a woman's home, bounced off a radio and hit her in the side, leaving a large bruise. But if confirmed, this would be the first time that an airline has been hit by space debris. The flying glass that is shown to have impacted the pilot's arm. Yeah, he's bleeding and bruising also shows up later. The images captured in a leaked hot pic photo from Aviator Spotter, a Joan, New York City. The officer takes control of the plane while the captain assesses. Can you imagine the chaos? Alarms blaring. Yeah, I wonder what he told the passengers over the intercom system. 50 minutes after the hit, the wheels touched down on Salt Lake City's runway 16L fire trucks escort standard protocol, but no flames and no panic. Just a safe and bumpy landing. Cheers are up from the passengers as they depart. One traveler later posted, "Scariest drop ever, but the pilots nailed it. Felt like a bad dream." The damaged jet, which was only a year and a half old, now is grounded for FAA-mandated inspections. Everything is going to be analyzed. The windshield fragments, the black box data, crews debriefing. I guess the passengers ended up going on a different plane. 6 hours later, they arrived in Los Angeles. So what struck UA 1093? A bird. Well, that's too high. Hell, well, that's possible. Those scorch marks, there's many theories about being space debris. There's over 27,000 chunks of that stuff orbiting the Earth. Or maybe it was a meteorite. There's a first time for everything. But as a reminder, flying is safer than driving. But the skies do hold surprises. What do you think hit the plane? Drop your theories down below in the comments. Space junk, freak weather, meteorite? Let me know what you think. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.